Okay everyone, this is a video that goes through the steps involved in developing a arch soffit that's on a curved wall. So we're just going to go through the steps here right now. So here coming up is actually the horizontal section through the wall, and that's the walkway through that curved wall right here. And as the animation progresses on there, you can see there's an elevation view of that same wall, and that surface that I'm clicking on there then would be a curved surface as you're looking on the elevation view, as opposed to the horizontal section view down here. What has to be done here is the soffit going around underneath the reveal here. We'll have to get the true shape of that soffit. That's the challenge here. So that's going to come up now here on the next animation. So basically, you'll be taking the you'll be dividing up the curve, or the segment, and it is a segment. It is actually a semicircular arch. It's half a circle. So, and that's the springing line there. So from here we'll be taking even steps up around that we're going to make use of as part of our development. You can see there now we've just divided it up to 4. So basically, if you took a 45-degree set square and draw that line, that'll get you to there anyway. That's 45 degrees up to there. And sure, if you bisect from between this point and this point, you'll get this point, and the same as that. If you bisect from here to here, just strike 2 bisector curves and draw a line down to the center point here. You get the other point here. So you'll have 4 even steps then. 2, 3, 4, and I'm just going to go halfway around the arch because the other half is going to be the same anyway. So that'll make more sense as we progress through here. So basically, what's happening here is I've just rolled out a line here. So basically, just to illustrate that, what we're doing is we're taking this curve, it's like as if the curve is hinged here, or the soffit is hinged where it says 0, and we're going to roll it back onto a straight flat surface, or a horizontal plane in other words. And we're going to take those same steps then and step along that horizontal plane, so as we'll get the rolled out, flattened out version on the horizontal plane, as it were, and we'll see where all that ends. So that's what's happening here. So you can see there we're stepping off the same steps that we stepped around the curve. And that colour, I have the one number 4 is written in red, just to illustrate that that's the midway point around the arch. Yeah, so there's the 7 steps. And to get the true shape, we'll be taking this horizontal line that's here with the 8 steps, and we'll actually recreate it down here. If you were drawing this out yourself, really what I've done here, it's down here we really need it, but I just did it up here just to illustrate how it relates to this curve. That's the flattened out version of this semicircular arch. So as I said, actually it's down here on the horizontal section we're going to put it. So there's coming up there now again. That's it here. That's it coming up, and that's the first step to developing the true shape of that soffit on that curved wall archway. The next step is to drop lines from the elevation view from those divisions we made at the outset, coming down there, and you then see a horizontal line shooting across there. The first one is a red one. So that's number 4 has started there. It's moving down here where it hits the outside surface of the wall, yeah, that curve, and it's going across horizontal, and it's going to make a junction with this other 4 coming from the opposite direction, or sorry, from a right angle direction. So you see that junction there? That junction there now is 1 point on that true shape of that soffit. It's on the outside. That relates to this outside here. So that's there now, the developed that junction gives you one of the points, which you'll see later. We'll be drawing our true shape through that junction. And it's the same process for this one, and this one. The same as what's happened in red is going to happen here with these other 3 greater lines. So we'll just play that on there so you can see what's happening. So again, and they're bouncing now off where the straight line hits the curve here, and where this one hits the curve here, and with that one, they will just bounce off that and go across horizontal. So that's been illustrated here now in an animation. So there you go. So that's number 3, and there's number 3 coming down to meet it from the other direction. So that's another point on the true shape of the soffit. and point number 2 is coming across now, and there's point number 2 coming from another direction to meet it, and where it creates a junction, that's another point, and so on and so forth. You can see that number 1 is coming in there now, and that's another point on the curve. And here's the true shape on one edge being drawn. So that's halfway around the curve up to point 4. So that's going from here to here, or if you're looking on a horizontal or plan view section, in other words from here to here, but it's opened out over in this direction. And the inside point was going to happen now next. So again, the same procedure, just bounce them lines off these points here to where they meet their counterpart here with the same number, and that'll give you the inside shape. So there you go, there it is, being joined up now. And basically the other half is just a mirror image. If you could mirror off that number 4 red line, that vertical line here, get a mirror image of that true shape, that's what you have on the other side. So in other words, what's happening really is you take, you know, whatever this number 2 line come along here, you can extend it out here to where number 6 is, and come straight down, and whatever the intersection is there, that'll be the other point for the curve on the other half. Because if you look up here, number 2 and number 6 are on the same point on the curve. Yeah, same as number 3 and number 5 are on the same point. So in this case, number 2, just continue that horizontal line across until it comes to in line with number 6 above here, and bring down number 6 to cross it, and that'll be the other junction. So so I'll just continue on the animation here to see basically what you're going to end up with then. So if you follow that process, that's that kind of a shape. It's like a cathedral archway shape that you see in kitchen cabinet doors just upside down or whatever. So that's there's your true shape now completed, drawn in a thick black line. So that is the true shape of the soffit on the archway going through a curved wall. Okay, hopefully that was of use. Okay.